Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph and this is Warhammer 40k Rouge Trader. We are just outside the planet of Kiava Gamma. We just blew up a bunch of Chaos Destroyers, and we already know there is a bunch of horrible things happening on our industrial world. So we're going to go ahead and land and see what is what. Heinrichs has got a thing here, and we've got all the other things to deal with, so. Alright, now we can just go with Heinrich, keep Abelard, not bring Yearlyet. Of course, we're going to go. We have to have Heinrich. We're obviously going to take Cassia and Pascal. So it's basically down to these three. I like all three of them. Heinrich's kind of a melee person, which might make Abelard a bit on the redundant side. So let's drop him and take Yearlyet. We don't need 3 close combat guys. And I didn't get any water. I have like 2 or 3 sips of water left and I'm out of water. I do this all the time. Don't realize I don't have any water until after I start recording. Heinrich frowns as his eyes sweep over the Manufactorum's dark halls. No solemn ceremony, no personal meeting with the Magi. I fear we are too late, and we won't be dealing with clandestine heretics after all. Benheric arias of alarm stream out from Pascal's Vox synthesizer. In their neurotic, broken rhythm, you sense a call to arms and a warning of danger. Remind me, what is your mission on Kiava Gamma? I assumed I would conduct an investigation and track down traces of the Cult of the Final Dawn. I believe I can discard that plan now. Both the incident with the scrap code and the manner in which we were forced to land on Kiava Gamma indicate that the situation has taken a turn for the worse. Nevertheless, I must use this opportunity to try to determine what the cult was doing on an industrial world, and what specifically interested them on a planet full of sacred machines and servants of the Omnici. First, we must find someone who can tell us what's been going on here. Heinrich pauses, straining to hear something. If, that is, there's anyone here left to speak. Any suggestions for how to proceed? To start, let's look around and find out why the arrival of the Rouge Trader did not elicit the usual fuss. To speak plainly, I would not count on a warm welcome at this rate. Better keep your weapon at the ready. Well, we don't get a lot of warm welcomes to begin with, so I think we're all going in with our weapons ready. Well, we'll learn nothing by standing here. Let's go. The interrogator nods, continuing to stare into the surrounding gloom. Alright, how big is this map? Oh, that's a pretty big sized map. Well, I guess, the standard. Go this way. Left! That's what this way is, just left. There are some goods right over here. Let's go grab these goods.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Good's way over there, but we're going to go to the left here. Let's check out this part. There's corrupted servitors. None of them are red. Before you is an ancient but wholly typical console, intended for use by people not trained in the mysteries of ministering to machine spirits. The cogitator is completely silent, but as you approach, you sense the warmth emanating from its metallic casings, a telltale sign that the machine is working. Let's view the log. You discover the local data crypt with contents collected by either previous operators or the machine spirit itself. Using your access, you study the archives stored on this cogitator. The vast data repositories contain millions of strings related to receiving raw materials for processing, shipping processed metals, and schedules for sacred rituals to be performed over the machines coming off the production line. The manufactorum once operated like a gargantuan, well-oiled mechanism. The last record is from 2 months ago. Step away. Check out the next one. The cogitator's panel has dozens of breakers, buttons, handles, switches, and other control mechanisms. View the log. You discover the local data crypt with contents collected by either previous operators or the machine spirit itself. Okay, same thing. Do the first one. Let's go in order. Praise be to the Omnisci, whose might and power transforms dead metal. Who transforms dead metal to make manifest the holy visions of the machine god. The new protocols received at the Synod from the Great Fabricator Censor have been executed, despite those who shuddered at the thought of changing the standard procedure. Embolden your hearts, those whose inner weakness breeds errors in personal calculations, for the Fabricator Censor is the conductor of the higher will and the wisest among us. View the second log. Today, at the Supreme Assembly, the Fabricator Censor unsealed the vaults of the sacred designs and committed those deemed redundant or heretical to purifying disposal. Today, dozens of standard procedures were lost, to be replaced by new ones, which the Fabricator Censor will deliver to those who demonstrate the greatest devotion serving the truth. But the databanks contain no notions of truth. Could there have been? May the all-knowing one, the gracious keeper, forgive me, an error in the Fabricator Censor's calculations. And he meant to say, serving the quest for knowledge? And we'll do the third one, which is hidden by protection of the machine spirit. Your knowledge of machine spirits is sufficient to trick the system and subdue it to your will. A false query, a crafty manipulation of the controls, and you get what you want. The instrumental terminals have already been replaced, and the material delivery systems are being prepared for divine transformation. The execution of the new procedure has been delayed, for there are some in our ranks who doubt the words of the Fabricator Censor and his votaries. And there are some who are not susceptible to the enhancement protocol that carries our tech comrades to enlightenment. May the deliveries of fate be merciful to them. Inaction is death, and I must be returning to our great work. Praise be to the truth that we reveal the path of knowledge shrouded in darkness. Okay. I really thought we were going to have to fight these guys. Got a key. The servitors before you appear as if they are performing some elaborate and confusing dance. Striking strange poses, they rock back and forth with their arms bent at peculiar angles. Upon your approach, one of the servitors jerks and tries to turn in your direction. The rest immediately repeat the motion. The strange scene is complemented by a grating sound, dull clicks just at the edge of your hearing, coming from an unknown source. Juliet glances at the servitors and looks away. Many of the customs of the Monkey are terrible, but some are more insane and disgusting than the rest. Yeah, we don't really need to ask her what that is. We're just going to not say anything. Juliet is lost in thought, seemingly not expecting to hear an answer. Let's observe the servitor closest to us. Based on cursory, man, I can't read. Based on cursory inspection, you conclude that the servitors were designed for precision work on an assembly line, possibly circuit production. The number of high-quality, expensive augments in their bodies greatly exceeds basic standards. The servitor's hand moves. It is slowly reaching towards you. Let's avoid its touch. Gently and swiftly, you step away from the servitor. It stretched out its hand as if trying blindly to touch you in the space that you have already left, and stills once more. It seems its brain is incapable of quickly processing changes to its surrounding. Let's find the source of the repeating clicks. Soon enough, you locate the source of the clicking. On the back of one of the servitors, a tumor, oozing with murky ichor, is growing straight through the augments. The relays, coated in inflamed tissues, are blocked, hence the reason for the persistent clicking. A mutation in a servitor? Tech priests typically reject the use of flawed soft tissue for their constructs. Perhaps something has caused this aggressive growth, and quite recently. 75% chance to cut away. Well, let's try it. Failed. Clumsy twitch of your hand and you cut off too much flesh. The stump suddenly swells and you watch it as it consumes the entire relay. Clearly a mutation caused by warp energies. The servitor's head turns towards you. The vox built in its throat lets out a strange screeching sound, at which point, in perfect sync, the brainless constructs spring into motion and lunge at you. Yeah, we had to fight these things.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
All right, let's... put Pascal here. All of them are going to go before us. All right, he's stuck there. Sister Argenta we'll bring over here. Cassia we want back as far as we can. Heinrich, we'll leave him where he's at. And Juliet knew we didn't want her back here as well. We can get all of us except for Ignatius, so we'll throw that buff on.
Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved.
Alright, working on the first one. Good parry, Heinrich. Good dodge, Heinrich. Alright, yeah, let's just start firing away.
As the Emperor commands, I act. You, my Emperor! Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless.
That's some good damage she did. She didn't take any of them out, but she did a number on them. Let's see, if we bring Yurliet to here.
Just designate a target.
This one's got the thing to us, so we're going to put this on that guy.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Ah, we missed that one. That's too bad.
I understand your intent.
This. And then let's put the auto shot on this guy.
If I must.
Good parry, Heinrich. Parry, Ignatius. Good dodge, Ignatius. Right, nobody took damage there. That's a good thing. Alright, let's go ahead and you're not close enough. Let's move up.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. If I may.
Give Heinrich a free attack. Put that on Heinrich.
Isn't this a job
Start
for the
hitting this
servants?
one. And we'll take a couple points of damage, but finish off it.
High momentum.
Suits my purposes.
Okay, we did that. We'll do this
Already
here.
done. Suits my
Never put
purposes.
that on. That was a bad thing.
Nothing I
We'll
can't
do
do.
this. And we'll do
Oh,
this.
I'll bring
Take
glory
this.
to my bloodline. Watch and learn. There's nowhere to
This
hide.
should be.
Suits my purpose. Nothing of value has been lost.
Any damage we took was self-sustained.
Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't do.
Alright, Heinrich, we will put
For
on
the throne's glory.
debuff on.
Naturally.
Strengthen ourselves.
I won't object to it.
Attack.
Let's see to it. Nothing stands against me.
That was a good hit. That's probably good. Pascal.
Running
Thing
like
on
a
him.
request function successfully terminated.
I'll do it.
We'll use this just in case this doesn't kill him.
As the Emperor commands. You, my Emperor!
Didn't finish him off.
This
Sure did,
tedium is
Will.
before.
Alright. And of course there's no loot on those guys. Alright. Back to exploring this place.
Follow my lead.
Your mind is swathed in blue-grey smoke, Master Van Calox. A heavy color for heavy thoughts, I presume?
You are a dangerous person, Lady Orselio. Or all navigators are, but your abilities place you in a special category.
There we go. The massive cogwheel constantly drives a colossal gear system, which is lost in the haze. You hear dull thuds from within the thick metal, as if some process endlessly pounding is running in the depths of these pipes.
A new challenge for me?
Wonder how you get here. You just... Oh, you must be running on pipes and stuff. No entry. Alright, so I'm guessing we got to get this. Is probably an elevator. We got to get up to there to get over to here to do whatever it is we need to do over here. Of course, I could be totally wrong. Alright. 16 universal laws of the mysteries. Okay, information. A tome containing revelations of the Omnici recorded in a special Benhiric dialect. Only a member of the cult Mechanicus with the key to the cipher may partake in the wisdom of the machine god. I could put it over there, but we're going to hang on to it since we are where we are. The lumps protruding from under the tech priest's beragged red robe hint at the mechanisms implanted in his body. You seek his haggard and slick face under the archaic respirator augments. A click, a clank, a barely audible hiss, and only the tech priest's vox finishes the words. Identification. pustules and stuff makes me think Nurgle. Request denied. Pascal turns to you, his visor gleaming crimson. Registering anomalous behavior within this servant's organics and an invalid noosphere response. This unit is compromised. Examine the tech priest. You carefully study the robe-clad figure. A black border of necrosis spreads out from around the tech priest's implants. For some reason, his body is rejecting the true flesh. A moment later, you recognize the dominant smell in a bouquet of scents permeating the air around the tech priest. The stench of rotten meat. Who are you? The tech priest clicks his relay. Magos Custos of the Machine Sanctum, Tier 2-0. Identification. What's happening on this planet? Why is the governor not responding to the ship's hails? What are heretic ships doing in this system? Denied. The irregularity demands execution of Protocol 94-42 in accordance with the Fabricator Censor's decree. I will not be doing anything until I meet with Fabricator Censor. Anticipated process disputed. Execution of disposal protocol recommended. The tech priest draws his weapon, and as his robe opens, your senses are hit by a fetid wave of rot.
Take a knee and bow before me.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
You got a corrupted Magos, 4 volatiles, and a Magus Heretic. Alright, we have a lot to deal with. Pascal, we will put you back here. Nasus, you can go here. Cassia, go here. Or not Cassia, Argenta. Cassia, we are going to put you not really a lot of out of the way places. I'm going to put you here though. Heinrich, you can go there. Juliet, you can go right there next to Pascal. Again, let's get some buff debuffs going.
My vow is to serve.
And we're going to shoot this guy. Well, first of all, hit him with this exposed weakness. Is he not a... Well, this won't do any extra damage, so... well, let's get some lines out here.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running binaric override.
happened? Oh, we only have one. We don't have enough energy to shoot the arrow AOE, so we'll shoot that guy.
Let's get to it.
So much for our cover. All right. Let's try to take out the weak guys first. Go straight for the head honcho guy. I think maybe reducing some of these lesser guys might be the way to go. I'm going to go ahead and tag him with that. We're not in cover or anything. That's not going to do us any good. So let's just go ahead and 86. Still only an 86% chance.
I am not your fortune favors
Nice
the swift.
shot.
If
We're
it
going to do
serves
the
your
Heidi
cause.
thing. And then we'll do this on the main bad guy. So Heinrich.
But of
Buff
course,
himself.
Lord Captain. For the throne's
Put
glory.
this up.
Let's see to it.
That. Wow, that is a lot of
I won't object.
this doesn't count as the attack, right? All right. So we need to start by kicking this fool away.
I'll do it.
Now I need to finish this guy off, so let's go ahead and hammer
Doubt
this
is
guy.
for the weak.
Oh, so close.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Let's just go ahead and finish him off.
I'll do it. Eradicated.
Oh, they explode. And they explode big.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright, so Cassia. Let's go ahead
I'm
and
not
give Argenta
accustomed to being
another
ordered
round.
around.
I'll do it.
see if we can stall some of these.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Alright, Ignatius.
Already done.
Buff. This. And
Nothing I
this.
can't do. All too easy. Not
Parry
a problem
on.
for me. Already
And the wall
done.
of Rockcrete. Alright, Pascal. Let's put this on this guy. This on this guy. Hit him with this.
The scriptural prophet.
There we go.
Easy.
Blowing him up helped. Sadly, we didn't get that last one, though. Ah. Got an extra, we can do an extra attack. Here, what's this one? No, we're going to do the attack.
I am a
Take out this last exploding guy. Oh, wow, that hit these guys way over here. Good thing they had temporary hit points. Even hit the, this guy over here. He's taking a few hits. Only 12. What the heck has this guy got going? 80% armor. That is huge. Alright. We're going to assume these guys can finish off that person. So we will
I
put
understand your intent.
that. And then we're going to deduct your armor sum. Seven to 9 points of damage with her really big shooting ability.
If it serves your cause. Ancestors guide me.
To 21 though, that's a good thing. Then we're going to do the
If I
sneaky
must.
bit. And then we're shooting you at
This
the beginning of next
tedium
turn
has been
again.
with me.
Alright, Heinrich.
But of course, your reckoning is due.
Finished off him. That buff up. Go ahead and strong up Ignatius. That's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and do this.
Let's see to it.
Argenta.
Doubt is for the
Use
weak.
this. Let's just use this for free.
As the Emperor commands.
Reload. Use this again.
Faith without deeds is what this is why I was chosen.
high momentum.
Wearing her down. Alright,
I
Argenta,
am
do
a
it again.
navigator, not a servitor.
As the Emperor commands, up for you, my Emperor! I am
use
his
that to
will
use an
made
extra attack.
manifest.
Every round for free.
I'll do it.
That was terrible. 59% didn't hit a single shot. Not in range.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I have read tomes of military tactics.
And let's get
Me?
Ignatius
If you
buffed up
insist,
some more.
Lord Captain.
Nothing I can't do.
Defense.
Suits my purposes.
Offense. Charge fence. Nice hit.
Clean strike.
And then we've got 2 more apiece. We're gonna use this one.
Not a problem for me.
And then swing
Suits
again.
my purpose. Watch and learn.
Advancing.
Pascal.
Quest approved. My vow is to serve. Function successfully terminated.
Alright, so that one did damage. Those explodey guys could have been nasty. Crack grenade. And an omniscient axe. Let's grab those.
None shall stand in my way.
Plasma pistol. Frag grenades. Because we can't go this way. There it is. It's like well, this looks ominous.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
And that lowers that. Just seems to be a lot over there. Let's stay over here. That's down there. This is a messed up place.
Victory awaits.
My Auspex has detected something.
The Emperor favors me today.
Okay, we got some goods. Well, 60% warp lore now. We got a little bit more warp lore ability than we did last time. I'm gonna assume we... Come on, Heinrich. Ah, it's on the other side of the wall. It looked like it was for this little blue flamey thing. That looks like it's
time.
Death. Blood mixed with machine oil is barely visible on the dark floor. Yeah, all of these look like searing death. I'm not sure I want to try to go through it just yet. So let's go ahead and come back to the elevator.
A new challenge for me.
Let's go this way since we did bring this down. Goody goods. The screen on the cogitator shows a scrolling line of repeating technolingo. Staring at the obscure symbols gives you a headache.
We need to investigate.
Found something right down there. Tome containing warnings of the Omnicide. This set of unshakable tenets of the Adeptus Mechanicus is hidden from the eyes of a layman with the special Banheric cipher. Only an anointed tech priest can divine. So another thing that we can't see, but we're going to keep it because I have a feeling they might come in handy.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Over there, keeps going. Let's keep going this way. Oh, that looks bad. The massive Magus, clad in ritual garb, lets out a Banheric trill and turns towards you. From beneath the deep hood of his mantle, two dimly lit eye implants gaze out at you. You hear another Banheric tirade, this time clearly addressed at you. Man, we gotta stop here real soon, and I think we got a battle gonna start, baby. Who in the void are you? You dare dress me in the vile tongue of savages? Me, the steward of Kiava Gamma, lord of the machine world? Kneel, pathetic spawn, if you seek swift disposal. Who are you? My name is Cubus Delphum. I once held the title Fabricator Censor of the Kiava Gamma Manufactorum, but I rejected it, along with the other fetters that hindered progress. Once my faith was flawed and led naive fools from the cult mechanicus into the darkness of ignorance. Now I am this world's master and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory, and you do not number among their legion's servants. Therefore, you must be subject to immediate disposal. As the senior functioning member of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magus Explorator Pascal Hahnemann, declare this temple to the machine god compromised, and forthwith forbid all service within it. I dethrone the fabricator censor, the ignorant heretic who has betrayed the Omnici, and condemn his anathema any and all standard procedures implemented by him. Let the cycle of the blasphemous operators he put into motion be discontinued. Pascal switches to Binheric, and you hear a dissonance burgeoning in the depths of the Forge Cathedral. Some of the giant mechanisms heed his order and go still, while others, obeying the fabricator sensor's will, continue their work. Crashes, explosions, and the clanging of crumping metal signify that some dissent among the machines has interrupted the manufacturum's production cycle. Hahnemann? Liar, you are not him. Dementes Hahnemann. There are a lot of Hahnemanns. Dementes Hahnemann obeys me. His mind is open to the voices of the void, and the scrap code he created protects my world. And I'll not have you, rusted refuse from the misfit caste of explorators, call me ignorant. This statement is false. Your regalia have been revoked. You have been deemed defective and will be eliminated. Pascal turns to you and says dryly, initiating heretic search. Designation, Dementes Hahnemann. I wish to execute the retribution procedure. So you have traded one master for another. I would have expected a fabricator censor to be smarter than that. The fabricator sensor's vox lets out a piercing, barely audible sound that makes your insides shudder. I will rip out your spinal column and braid it myself, or braid it around my staff, you arrogant creature. What did you do to the governor of Kiava Gamma? Is he alive? The removal of unserviceable artifacts was the first step towards retooling this world. Only my tech comrades heeded the call of truth that reached into their cogitators and allowed them to pierce the veil of empty dogmas. I've seen what you have done to this world and its poor people. I will not allow it to continue. You may be driven by your will to fight, but know this, Kiava Gamma has already been converted. Its lines have been restructured, and its servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. In the crucibles of this manufactorum, torrid liquid metals will be used to forge vessels for sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deeper into new mysteries that were once barred by false tenets. You, servants of fake gods, are too late. The entire might of this world will soon rise up against the anathema and its slaves. So many open admissions of heresy and so few sentences. Sister, how many death sentences would you say his words warrant? I cannot answer that, Master von Kallix. It is not my duty to measure the guilt of heretics. When the Adeptus Sororitas appear before enemies of the Imperium, it is time to fire, not count. And now is one of those times. That bottom was funny. You deserve a painful death for what you have wrought upon the machines of this world and their priests. Imperfect machines merit elimination, as do living elements prone to vulnerabilities such as sentimentality. Comrades, purge the manufactorum of any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of our great work. Gut the outsiders, let their blood mix with oil. Oh, okay. No fight, just a lot of talking. Alright, but like I said, it is time to call it here. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I've been Sir Joseph. You guys are amazing. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.